and Tara were best friends, inseparable since childhood until one cold night when they vanished without a trace. What started as a simple escape turned into a dark web of secrets, lies, and a chilling betrayal that no one saw coming. They were just two girls. Two ordinary girls from a quiet little town that rarely made the news for anything more than a local bake sale or the odd high school football game. Ellie and Tara, both 17, were best friends since the second grade. They weren't rebellious by nature. They got good grades, smiled for photos, and helped their moms with groceries. That S. Why their sudden disappearance on a cold Thursday night sent a wave of shock through their small community. The girls left behind no notes, no messages, and no signs of trouble. Their parents were sure they'd gone to bed like always. But sometime after midnight, Ellie slipped out through her bedroom window. Tara did the same. Neither brought mucha backpack each. Some cash, a few clothes. They weren't running away from abuse or strict household. No boyfriends, no arguments, just gone. At first, the police treated it like a typical runaway case. But something didn't sit right. Why would two responsible girls with promising futures vanish into the night without telling anyone? Their phones were turned off by dawn. Security cameras caught a glimpse of them at a gas station 15 miles out, buying water and snacks. They were laughing. .com. No signs of fear. Days passed. Weeks. No calls. No social media activity. The town organized search. Volunteers combed through forests, rivers, even abandoned buildings. Then, in the third week, a jogger found Ellie's backpack by the side of a remote trail near the state border. Inside were her phone, a torn journal page, and a receipt for a roadside diner dated the day after they disappeared. The receipt had only one meal listed. Just one. That changed everything. Detectives now suspected something darker. If only one meal was purchased, where was the second girl? Did something happen that first night? The journal page provided a disturbing clue. Scrawled in Ellie's handwriting were the words, "We were supposed to be safe. Why did she lie to me?" A lie. One that cost something. Maybe everything. The investigation shifted focus to Tara. Her online activity, recovered through forensic software, showed she'd been communicating with a man through an encrypted chat app for the past 2 months. He called himself Owl. The messages hinted at a plan to escape, find freedom, live a real life. Ellie's name barely came up. Tara wrote about meeting Owl alone. When police traced the messages, they led to a burner phone bought in another state. No ID, no surveillance footage, just a dead end. But then something strange happened. A month after the girls vanished, a woman named Bethany Sloan walked into a hospital over 100 miles away. She looked exhausted, covered in bruises, with a stitched wound on her shoulder. She said she'd been in a car accident and had no memory of who she was. But the nurse at reception recognized her almost immediately. It was Tara. She was taken in by police and questioned. At first she said nothing. Then, slowly, she started to talk. She claimed she and Ellie had planned to meet Owl at a campground. But when they arrived, only Ellie went to meet him while Tara waited in the woods. Hours passed. Then she heard a scream. She ran toward it but found no one. No Ellie. No Owl. Just a boot and blood on the rocks. She panicked. She said she ran 4 miles, hitchhiking and hiding, too scared to go home, afraid no one would believe her. The police searched the area, she described, and they found something. Buried under a pile of loose stones near a dried-up riverbed was a shallow grave. Inside, wrapped in a sleeping bag, was Ellie. The autopsy revealed blunt force trauma, not an animal attack. A deliberate act. Nearby, hidden beneath an old tarp, they found the boot, Tara described. Inside it was a small silver flash drive. It contained videos, conversations between Tara and Owl, only ... Owl wasn't real. The voice was synthesized. The video was animation. Every message was programmed. Tara had created it herself. She never ran away with Ellie. She lured her. Investigators uncovered the full scope of it. Tara had felt invisible. Second best to Ellie her whole life. The grades, the popularity, the compliment. She wanted something that was only hers. So she created a fantasy. A fake admirer. She pulled Ellie into it and led her away from everything she knew. When Ellie discovered the truth, there was a fight. It ended with a rock, a scream, and silence. Tara buried the body, took Ellie's backpack, and walked into the night, hoping to vanish. She faked the car crash, invented the memory loss, but the truth unraveled faster than she expected. She was arrested for second-degree murder and evidence tampering. At her trial, she didn't cry. She didn't say much at all. The town still doesn't understand how it happened. How the girl so close could end in such tragedy. One walked away. The other never got to. And all because of a lie disguised as love.